Are you ready to take your investment game to the next level? Introducing Digital Investor, your ultimate guide to mastering the digital marketplace. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, Digital Investor brings you cutting-edge game theoretical strategies, expert insights, and real-time tips and tactics to analyze, evaluate, invest, and grow your wealth. Don't miss out on the digital revolution. Visit www.nickblacknex.com and start your journey with Digital Investor today.
Brandon.
Wow. So we got it, That's good.
Yeah.
Got
it. Got it. You got it.
It was expected.
Yeah.
Expected.
All right. I'm going to quiet this down a little bit. Brandon, do we have any housekeeping type stuff?
Yeah. Okay. So real quick. So if you, I got to talk about the AMPs for just a second. Yeah. So I've been working with Hypercycle. Yesterday we had some meetings and stuff. We had to go through all the deets on this, but basically if you have your AND fee on base, okay, you can let's see, how do I say it? Okay, so those are going to start getting listed by Hypercycle, myself, basically. Hypercycle is going to list those through us. We're the only ones that built a contract on Node Market to list those. You'll notice Hypercycle they even put a tweet out for us, which is good. The starting price for the base AND fee is $2,100. Okay, so that's good. So we are working on a way to code it, but all of the Hypercycle sales will come through nodemint.eth. That's my wallet, basically. We're working on a way to differentiate it because basically if I list it, it's fine. Okay. Everything will be C8 compatible, everything like else. But if anybody else transfers their AND fee, it loses all functionality of C8 compatibility and stuff like that. So you will start to notice a difference on Node Market. If people start listing their AND fees, you'll see that theirs are not C8 compatible anymore because at the moment they transfer to the new owner, they're no longer C8 compatible. So you lose all those upgrades and things like all the aim. You basically, I don't know that I would recommend doing it. Basically, you lose all the perks because the reason Hypercycle gave these out is for you guys to hold them because you have the ETH node factory, so you'll have double the benefit and all that kind of stuff. So that is one thing. So make sure when you're buying, and if you do buy an AND fee, make sure it's listed. It'll say C8 eligible on there, and that's how you know it's official. We're also going to be adding some more stuff, wording and stuff like that. And then also you'll know that it's official because it'll come from my wallet, but we're going to basically highlight that. So you'll see that on the image itself on Node Market. You'll be able to tell the difference. So it'll be very clear. And it'll also show very clear in the title, the wording before you buy it, that it is C8 eligible. So we're going to put a warning up and everything like that. Now, this is good and good for Node Market NFT holders because there was a question in the Discord yesterday. Will the revenue still be split? Yeah. Okay. Anything that goes through Node, that was the whole reason for Node Market. All the revenue will still be split amongst Node Market NFT holders. So that's great because you see the prices. They're a little bit higher than the license prices. That's basically because we're bundling tokens at a set rate through and the AND fee together. So all the new clients are going to be coming through and grabbing those AND fees and stuff. Now there was some info from I think one of the spaces or whatever, but on how much some of the node operators are earning. We're getting some clarification, and if it's the case that you can earn that much as an operator, then we're gonna, I guess, force Hypercycle to give us a tutorial step by step on how to earn that much revenue. So I've been getting a lot of emails on, hey, how come I was told we can earn this much and we can't anyway? So if that's really the case, we're going to get them to give us a step-by-step on how to make money through our node factory. So, Chris, yeah, we talked about this a bunch already, but go fill out the form on the digital investor dashboard. I put that form everywhere, everywhere. There's a form that you fill out if you don't see them yet. They have to, I guess they're manually doing these things, and so I don't know if they've missed some or whatever. So I do the form for them because it's just like a duplication of things. So
coffee without cream sucks.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so the last thing with this, if you claimed your and fee and it appears on Node Market Profile, yeah, it's fine. So as long as it's in the original claim wallet, the wallet that has your ETH node factories, you're good. If you transfer your and fee anywhere, you're not good anymore. Don't move your and fee, I've been told. Tufi said there are periods when you could transfer your and fee back and you'd be re-eligible. But just don't mess with it. Just claim your and fee and leave it in that wallet with your node factories that are on the ETH side, and you're good to go. So that should be simple. Anyway, easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Yeah, I'm in your camp. This is garbage. I mean, it smells like it would be French vanilla-y. It just tastes like mop water or something. It's worse than mop water. It's just hot old dirty water. But I guess
nice.
I'm doing my fast. I'm doing my fasting. I'm fasting.
To each their own.
But that doesn't taste like mop water. Okay, do we want to comment on the what made it to Trump's desk? Well, here's what gets signed today. The Genius Act will get signed today. The other ones were reverted back, I think, to the Senate, right? Am I right?
Yeah, the Clarity Act goes to the Senate for another vote, and I think the CBDC is also. The Genius is going to go to his desk today.
That's getting signed today.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, and you guys saw Ethereum moved pretty dramatically. And for those of you that were in and around the options game, we had a window yesterday where it was we had the pre-Genius window and then the post-Genius window. And there was a lot of money to be made if you played that. Just saying. You're going to see the numbers that we put up this week are pretty good, man. Anyway, yeah. Okay. Well, it's two things, Big Kitty. Yes, the Genius Act has some verbiage about CBDC, but they created a separate anti-CBDC piece of legislation, from what I understand, that's not attached to the Genius Act. So they wanted to make damn sure, which is funny because, anyway, whatever. It's not logical for them to be so anti-CBDC and they're so okay with stablecoins. Like, you've achieved the same thing because now it isn't just the government issuing digital currency units. It's anybody. Like, we can have a stable coin. Should we have a stable coin?
Yeah. Stable coin.
We'll just make 100 of them, and we'll just buy like $50 worth of treasuries, and then that's it.
I told you, I've seen all those things. Everybody's starting a treasury company, laundromats, plumbers. Everybody's starting a treasury company now.
Why wouldn't they?
That's it. Why wouldn't they?
I should know this. With the base and fees split in the same fashion as the ETH node factories. Yeah, the rank and reputation and all that, getting to a threshold of 2. I think that works just about the same, doesn't it, Brandon? There wouldn't be any.
Yeah.
It's not any different than the underlying original proposition.
This is so hilarious. All this is so complicated.
Let's see. Well, let me give you guys the life hack. If you were gonna, if one was, Wait, as I'm thinking about this, You wanted to sell your Anfi while it was operational. You don't want to transfer it from your wallet. But what you could do is empty out everything else in your wallet and just sell the wallet.
Yeah, but there's a lot of risk to that, isn't there? And then 2 people have the keys.
Yeah. I mean, you trust.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because there's no way. There's no way to take there's no way to take an existing wallet and change the private keys.
No.
Even if you have the private keys, you can't do that.
Right.
Is there a way to take a wallet and roll it into another wallet and then hash those keys or something? I bet there's something like that. Like
no,
the way
I mean, once you have the keys,
the way they hash 2 blocks or something.
Yeah. Like add a
I guess
secondary.
you just have to run it. But look, you could sell it as a business, right? You could sell the business and the wallet as part of the assets of the business.
Yeah, I mean, and then just still trust, I guess, right?
Well, I mean, if they're on the hook for it, right?
Who? The seller?
Yeah. Like legally.
Why would the seller be? I mean,
well,
I guess
if you
there
sold it as a business, that's a normal business transaction.
Yeah, but you could still, I mean, if I sold a business and then 10 years down the road, I could still go get into that business and take all the money out of the cash register.
Not if
I guess, right? That's true. That's very, very true.
I bet there's some way to do some shenanigans. Anyway, okay. I feel like I slept under a rock. I missed many sessions and claiming my Anfi. I haven't claimed mine either, Steve. Me and you, buddy, we haven't claimed nothing.
You can still go claim it.
And the $9,000 thing, even Tufi said, okay, I should have prefaced that with, this is a very specific case. That's not indicative of what people are going to be making. People should be, man, if people got $10 a month, that would be amazing. But $9,000 in any time period, I'm saying a week, a month, a day, a year, would be astronomical. And I don't think that's really achievable. Like, the numbers don't
mathematically impossible.
Yeah, that doesn't propagate out.
Like it does. Like, if it's 10 cents a day per node, it's still like, you're still like, what, like 10 times Apple revenue? So good luck.
Well, you would have to, but that would be in an environment where,
everything's sold out, right?
Yeah, and also we would look into the future. We would say this is in the future also, where there's just a lot more transacting across AI machines or whatever the internet of AI eventually looks like, right? Which none of us know what that looks like. Is it going to be run on Hypercycle? Well, some portion of it will. I don't know if that portion is big enough to make us millions and millions of currency units. I don't know until there's consistent revenue and that revenue is permeating the entire network, tranche 1, tranche 2, all that. Every single node that's been bought, when every single node that's been bought is turning revenue, then you can reverse engineer the price per day per node, or the revenue per day per node. I think until then, we're all just guessing. What's your guess, Brandon? Since we're all just guessing.
I don't have a guess. I haven't seen any revenue come for anything yet, so I'm not going to speculate.
Yeah. Okay. The criminal referral thing. Let's talk about Jerome letdown. I don't think that means anything. A criminal referral from an angry congressman or a legislator, it doesn't mean anything. It's not like people at the FBI are like, whoa, shit, we got a referral. Everybody stop. Dig up J. Edgar Hoover's old ass and let's get a Ouija board out and figure, no, I don't think that means anything. I don't like Jerome Powell. He's a smug, self-important fucking prick, but he's not a crook. Now, is he crooked? Meaning he's doing stuff against the U.S. because he just doesn't like Trump? Absolutely. But he's not a thief. He's not stealing money from your back pocket. Unless you look at indirect thieving, in that by not cutting interest rates, he's not lowering borrowing rates, which forces the Treasury to support the bills, notes, and bond, the Treasury market with higher returns, meaning less that's left at the end of the year, meaning ever increasing deficits. So if you mean by that he is stealing, yes, but I don't even think he's that complex. I think he's just like, I hate Trump. I'm smarter than Trump. He thinks he's smarter than Trump, even though he's basically just been a glorified insider trader for 12 years. But whatever. But anyway, he was not found guilty of any of that stuff. And again, like the feds, they're allowed to trade on insider information. They allowed to. So has he done anything criminal? I don't think so. I don't think he perjured himself either. If he had perjured himself and his lawyers knew he had, the second he had done that, he would have resigned. Like the second. He wouldn't even let it get this far. He would have created some kind of agreement with prosecutors and said, look, I was out. I'm old. I got big ears. I'm out. And everybody would have said, see you later. Bye. Thank you. And that would have been the best outcome. Meaning he didn't perjure himself. The Supreme Court's not going to step on like precedent. I don't think they're going to change anything. They're probably not going to back Trump on this, which is why I think Trump keeps saying I'm not going to fire him until the Trump legal team thinks that there is a really good for-cause argument. That's my 2 cents. What do you think, Brandon? Is he a crook? Is he a criminal? Is he a thief? And is he going away?
Yeah, there needs to be some accountability. Yeah, he is a criminal. Yeah, I think there needs to be some accountability, and somebody needs to take responsibility. So he's the fall guy for this. He's the main criminal. He's the one that's costing the United States billions and billions of dollars vis-a-vis tax revenue. Tax payments basically are going to increase because of him. Housing costs have already increased tenfold because of him. He deserves to go to jail. Criminal.
Okay, Baja. I'm going to just tilt my camera just for a second. See that big black mass there? That's the Miele everything. When I say everything, I mean everything. It's a microwave that also has convection. It's 2 ovens that get to the boiling point of a non-ferrous metal. And on the top right there, that's a full espresso everything machine. It's so fucking complicated that I am not even going to try to use it. Remember, Brandon, you were here. We looked at it and we were like, oh, hell no.
Just walk away.
It's got
away.
It's got 4 containers. It's got little lasers and shit. And time to do this, time to do that. Change the milk, change the beans, all this kind of shit. I don't need that kind of grip in my life. I don't. You know why?
I don't need that kind of stress in my life.
That K-cup machine, buddy. Same difference.
Right.
You can't tell.
Simplify life. Simplify.
It's only coffee, Baja, no offense, but it's only coffee snobs that can taste the difference. Because listen, you just close someone's eyes and let them taste something. Any old drink at Starbucks tastes like heaven. Straight up. If you don't know, you're like, this is the finest coffee in the land. Nah, it's Starbucks.
This is true. I mean, yeah, whose money did he spend the $2.5 billion on his granite slabs for railings? You know what I mean?
That's their money.
Yeah. No, that's criminal.
Money.
No,
that's not criminal.
No. Criminal. Do you think that
douchey,
Elizabeth Warren trading? Do you think Elizabeth Warren making $200 million on her $200,000 salary is criminal, or is it douchey?
No. Elizabeth Warren hadn't made that much.
Or $20 million.
No,
on a $200,000 salary.
You're thinking Pelosi. I don't think
her net worth. Elizabeth Warren net worth.
This is gonna make me angry.
What are you talking about? It's gonna make you angry.
It's gonna make me angry.
Yeah, $12 million in 2019. That's clear back in 2019.
She did?
Yes.
What a fucking crook.
Like, Is that just douchey or is that illegal? You know what I mean? Like,
but it's douchey, but technically it's not illegal because Congress.
Yeah, I know, but there needs to be some accountability for this crap.
Yep. Yeah,
this is
pretty
bull
awful.
crap.
It's
like just because of the positions they're in.
Yeah. This is where I get mad because everybody here is grinding and doing the work and putting in the effort to learn and actually get better, understand financial markets, understand like kind of financial and economic common sense, what the world looks like with scarce resources, and do the math. And these motherfuckers just cheat. They just cheat because they're in a little group of a couple hundred people that get insider information months before it goes public, and they trade on it. And that's when they're not getting little envelopes and handshakes and $230,000 luncheons and all this other bullshit. They're not all crooked, but man, they mostly are. I thought Elizabeth Warren, for all her fucking squawking, I thought she wouldn't be a thief, but clearly she is.
Well, maybe she made 12 million legally. Whatever.
That bitch, she can't fucking spell 12 million. You know, that grinds my gears. And it's not just her, but the way she squawks and her, that kind of self-important, like, how dare you loan money to SVB? How dare, she was the one who came and threatened the lenders to not extend lines of credit to those banks. She forced those fucking banks into crashing last year. She forced it.
Yeah.
I don't know how many shareholders got fucked because of her. That's Elizabeth Warren 100%. And for her to do that shit while she's lining her pockets, what a fucking cunt. Don't apologize. Hashtag don't apologize.
Well, there just needs to be a quid pro quo. I mean, if these guys are making millions of dollars on all this stuff, the NPOs, all the stuff they found on Hillary Clinton and Chelsea Clinton, spending $18 million of the government's money, Barack Obama getting $18 million to advise Biden over the last 3 months. Some of that's just unnecessary spending, and there needs to be accountability for it. As a flip side to that, we get penalized if we don't report $600 on our taxes. You know what I mean? So there needs to be a quid pro quo. Just because you're wearing a suit in Washington doesn't give you free reign to do anything in the entire world.
Well, wait.
Either give us free reign or not.
She hasn't sold. Listen, in the dead of winter, using her books as firewood and kindling, she hasn't sold $12 million worth of books. No,
well, there's a
fucking way. Now let me tell you how it works. Hey, Brandon, you're a politician. I'm a Random House Publishing. Man, I sure would love to give you a $12 million advance on your book that fucking no one will read. Would you like that?
Yeah, that's how it works. Yes,
this is how it works.
Exactly how it works. Hey, wink, wink. If you wink, wink, do this, I'll give you an advance on your book as long as you open up the borders to my bookstore.
Yeah. Hey, Bill, buddy, I can be as unprofessional and offensive as I want. That's the answer to your question. If you don't like it, fuck off.
Wait, did I miss something? What happened here?
Oh, my Elizabeth Warren rant. Apparently, it rubbed Bill the wrong way because he's over there giving.
Elizabeth Warren, the things that I mean, as colorful as you are, like with all your lingo, but like the truth is, like she needs to be called out for lying to people. Like you shouldn't be in the position she's in and blatantly lie to the public. There needs to be some accountability. I'm tired of it too, so it's frustrating.
Listen, anybody that doesn't like my commentary, you know where the fucking door is. Kick rocks. I'm not here to make you motherfuckers happy. I'm here to make you money. If you get those two things confused, you're not ready to fucking invest. You're a fucking child. Grow up. It's language. Fuck off. Now, back to the show. Okay.
Let's talk.
How do we want to, when we go behind the wall, when we go behind the wall, how do we want to attack how people should play Ethereum and Bitcoin moving forward, and the layer two? Is there?
I think you just set it up. I think we're gonna talk through this. How do we play it?
Play?
Is there a layer 2 play? There's one that you said you were getting into that I do want to talk about a bit more because I want to go on the ins and outs of that because I think that's really interesting. So there is that. It's not even on our
emotional rant. None of you have ever seen me play VR, have you? No, there's a couple people in here that play VR with me, Wild Child and somebody else. You guys don't know what an emotional rant is. You think you've heard some F-bombs today? You've heard nothing.
Ooh, I got a segue into.
Okay, go ahead. That's good.
No, this is just a good screen to share before we go behind the wall.
Oh, yeah.
This is the altcoin season index heating up. You can see right here is where we've been languishing for the last, let's see. So this is 2005. So the end of November, everything was getting a little bit spicy. Then everything tanked, obviously. We went through January, February, March, April, May, June, April, boom, boom, boom. We're in June. Things are starting to heat back up. So that's why we do need to talk about some alternate coins that we're going to go ahead and potentially play coming up here as we go behind the wall. Boom. Altcoin season, baby.
It does
Best
feel
time
weird.
of the year.
It does feel pretty good being on the other side of the Genius Act. Yeah,
I mean, it's good. I mean, I think everything's going to cool off here for a bit, and then I think we'll see a run.
Yeah, not so much because stable coins are going to be the thing now, and it's going to be a big deal, and it's a kind of QE. People are going to wise up to this, and it's more QE than the Fed has ever done because it's real money. I don't think people are clicking on this. It's real money. Anyway, real money. My money's going. No. It shouldn't be going into ETH. It should be floating around ETH. It should be
circulating. Right? Selling puts.
Yeah. So your money's not going into it. Your money's actually going against it.
Howard made it back. Good. Hey, Howard.
He'll be here 10 minutes. He's going to whine that we don't coddle him, and he's going to be mad. He's going to leave. All right. Let's go behind the wall.
Let's build it up. Let's go behind the wall.
Bam.
Bam. Altcoin season.
Bam.
Yeah.
Altcoins. Season. Altcoin season. Terrence is the man. All right, we got to go here. We got to go here. We got to go here and here.
Going behind the proverbial wall now to continue the broadcast privately for the digital investors and digital private clients. If you'd like to join us, simply go to nickblacknext.com and subscribe to one of our plans and immediately take advantage of our library of tools, tactics, and information. It's all designed to help you learn, grow, and manage your portfolio like a pro. Join us now.